Okay, I've been quiet about the whole Marvels controversy. I haven't really said anything. I've not come down on either side of this thing. There's a whole big discussion about is the movie tanking or did the movie tank because, well, sexism, is it tanking? Folks, a couple things. And one, I'm Gen X. When you get us spun up about shit, it just kind of gets crazy, right? Because we're normally quiet, we don't say anything. Couple things here. It didn't get promoted because of the writer strike or the actor strike. I get that. Want a ton of money spent on trying to get the image of this thing out there. I looked at the previews. I've seen 27 superhero movies in the last however many years it's been. I'm just kind of tired of them. And trying to guilt trip people into going to see it because, well, it's all women and you should go support women. I'm not going to go see a movie just because of the men that are in it. I'm not going to go see a movie just because of the women that are in it. I want to be compelled to see a story because of the storyline that's interesting to me. And this preview just didn't appeal to me for some reason. So just stop the nonsense. If you want to say you must support this movie because it's women and you got to support women, great. Get me a movie starring women. That is interesting, and I will go watch it in a minute. But by the same token, I'm not going to go say, "Hey, you got to go see this movie because it's all." I don't care. I want to see a movie that I want to enjoy. I want to see a movie that looks and tries to draw me in. I've enjoyed a ton of movies that star, have a leading actress and kind of supporting men. I've enjoyed movies that have a leading actor. I've enjoyed movies with largely female casts. I've enjoyed movies with largely male casts. But you got to stop this crap of saying, well, people aren't liking it because, well, they're just against women. It's not true. The movie is not doing well because it wasn't supported by the studio. And when I saw the preview, I just wasn't interested in it. And I think a lot of people fall in that same category. So if you want to start to point fingers and say why it's because people are biased, bullshit. That's not the case. It doesn't look that interesting. Okay. And that's okay. Sometimes that occurs. It sometimes things just don't resonate with audiences. That happens. Sometimes they do. But I got to tell you, we've been seeing a lot of superhero movies over the last 15 years. I think people are just done with it. So maybe this would have been a great movie 10 years ago before, 15 other superhero movies hit. But right now, today, this thing's not doing very well, partially because it wasn't marketed the way it should be, and partially because we're all tired of the CGI fest. Just enough. So if you're going to start to try to guilt trip people into going to see something, that's not the way to really market something. That's not the way to convince somebody saying, oh, if you don't see it, you're just against women. No, that's not the case. I didn't see it because I didn't want to go see it. Don't tell me it's because I'm a bad person. That's not a way to get my business. That's a way to get me to ignore you forever. So you want people to see your movie, make a better movie. Okay, that's the thing. I haven't seen it, so I can't really say anything one way or another. But I can tell you that the previews I've seen really didn't appeal to me, partially because I'm just overdosed on superhero movies. That being said, loved Black Widow. Right when it hit, that thing was great. So yeah, if you want to go see it, great. If you don't want to go see it, good for you. But if you want to try to get people out there supporting it, stop the guilt trip crap and give me 15 reasons why I would want to go see this that are story driven, not, oh, if you don't go see it, that means you're evil. No, stop that shit. Enough's enough, right? Give me reasons to do something, not reasons I'm wrong for not doing something. Is that clear enough for everybody? Let's try that one for once. All right. Everybody have a good weekend.